the CVC Innovation Challenge. I can't wait to see the winner. Hope you stay and stay tuned. Bye.
You want to say a few words to your Facebook audience?
Whoa, whoa. We'll see what they choose. Thanks for tuning in.
Hi.
Facebook Live.
Facebook Live. Instead of saying how's this document,
Sorry.
it actually tells you how to make it better. Right.
Shelly, would you like to say something to your Facebook Live audience? How do you think things are going today?
Great.
Yeah?
It's
How does
exciting.
this compare to last year's event? Is there any differences from the last year, or?
Yeah, I think it's just people are more excited. People are just, things have grown. Ideas are bigger. Thank you.
Hi. Hi, everyone. This is Sue. So, Sue, your team was nominated. So, why don't you tell us a little bit about the project that your team pitched?
Well, we pitched a project using a mobile app for tracking intake around treating hypertension using the DASH diet, DASH standing for Dietary Approaches to Stop Hypertension. We have a large population of hypertensive patients here. We actually have a number of clinics that see patients, and we know that if they follow the DASH dietary guidelines, it will improve their outcome, lower their blood pressure, and hopefully get them off of as many medications as they're on. And to boot, that it is a platform that is
Hi, Reggie.
Hi.
So this is our Facebook audience. Would you mind telling everyone? So you presented the winning team for last year. Can you tell us a little bit about what you guys implemented?
We implemented a mobility aid in the CVICU, and it is to help our patients get up and mobile. It's a device that's like a walker plus an IV pole, and it also has multiple ways to plug in different equipment to it, and it's been very helpful in getting our patients up and mobilized in the ICU.
So you've already instituted this. How has it worked so far?
It's worked great. We've improved the amount of times we ambulate patients each day by at least one ambulation session. And we've also decreased the amount of time it takes nurses to prepare patients to ambulate. So on average, nurses save about 36 minutes each day with ambulating their patients with this new aid.
Well, thanks so much for presenting. I thought it was a wonderful presentation, and we're looking forward to hearing who wins this year.
Congratulations to all the finalists. Good luck.
We're still live.
Great. Can we miss the group photo?
Okay, we'll get it, but you're on Facebook.
Hey!
So everyone, this is Chris Petrelli. He's on the working group. So Chris, why don't you tell us a little bit about your role and what you've been doing with the innovation event?
Great. I'd love to. So I'm just a small pawn in the chess game of this innovation event. I'm one of the working group members who basically just help with logistics day to day to get the group up and running. But it's been a real pleasure to work with everyone here, and the turnout for this event, as I'm sure everyone's seen, is phenomenal. All 6 presentations were great today. I'm a little biased because my team is one of them, but we'll see who wins in a little bit. The judges are now deliberating, and we are awaiting the final results.
Sorry to interrupt, Dr. Lee, but we are on Facebook Live right now. And
Exciting.
Dr. Ranley is on the working group. So why don't you tell us a little bit about this event? Were you involved in it last year?
Yeah, I've been on the working group for 2 years now. This is a pretty unique event where we listen to new ideas to improve patient care, generated by patients, families, staff, physicians, anyone in the Frankel Cardiovascular Center.
And what do you think about the presentations that you've seen so far?
Everyone was excellent today. Really succinct, very relevant, resonating presentations this time.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thanks.
We had a lot of.
Yeah, but
I think I added
also
value to these.
think of how much you learned.
Yeah.
You know, so
Dr. Eagle, if I can interrupt, we're talking to our fans on Facebook Live right now.
Yeah.
And if you wouldn't mind telling me, what is the director's role in this Innovation Challenge?
So the directors help set up the funding to support the interface for ideas and then the development of those ideas into definable projects. Once we receive projects that we feel are competitive, then we vote on those and along with the team select those that will be finalists. And then our independent judges actually pick the winners. So we're involved with all of it, but particularly getting these 6 finalists to this day, and then once that happens, the winners, we work with them to develop their projects, the funding for their projects, the follow-up, the measurement. So in some ways, this is a beginning once they're awarded.
That's wonderful. So what do you think about the presentations that you've seen so far?
Well, so this is the year 2. This year we had 2 categories. I thought the presentations were fabulous. They were concise, well-developed. Our innovation team did a wonderful job of developing those notions to a pitch, and I think we felt the power of those pitches today.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So this is Dr. Eliash. Did I say that correctly?
That's correct.
So can you tell me a little bit about how the challenge was founded?
So it's founded on the philosophy of Ricky Bobby. If you're not first, you're last. No, it was founded based upon, we actually spoke with a lot of institutions. We visited Penn Center for Innovation. We spoke with people from UCSF. And then we actually spoke with people around here to figure out how do we do something different that engages everyone in all aspects of care, including and most importantly the patients and families. And I think that showed today the kind of the core, the spirit of what we had. You know, patients and families were now part of presentations. Patients and families are now getting awards for thinking of ideas, and we have a diverse group of people that are submitting. So I think that it's been an incredible journey, and I think that this is still only the beginning. It's our 2nd year. Each year will get better.
So can you tell me a little bit about the funding? So I understand last year was $100,000 from the CVC directors. It's changed, and the game has been upped a little bit. Can you tell me about that?
So we got $100,000 from the directors last year, and again this year. And then we were approached by the Center for Connected Health because based upon our success last year, a number of proposals, they wanted to partner with us to focus on virtual health. And so they brought their own funding in, and that was actually matched by CVC, so that now we have basically two prizes. And I think that they didn't only bring funding, they brought also a team that's around to prototype the presentations, help implement. So I think that this will only grow, and it was really great to partner with the Center for Connected Health.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
I mean, we'll have to think carefully about what's
in Detroit. And, well, it was a Okay, I wasn't sure when you were there. And, yeah,
Hi, sorry to interrupt you, but we are actually on Facebook Live right now. So
Hello.
congratulations for your presentation and for being a finalist.
Thank you so much.
We talked to Sue Reiskamp a little bit about her presentation, and I guess we're just waiting for the results to see if your team won.
We are.
So
We're excited.
Yeah, can you just tell me what would you do with the $100,000 if your team wins?
We would be making our app. We'd be creating our app right now. The app is estimated to cost us about $95,000, which includes maintenance. And so that's what we would be doing. And then we'd be testing efficacy on both hypertensive and pre-hypertensive individuals. That's what we'd be doing.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
God has given Kathy and then you should have seen.
Hi, so we're talking to our Facebook audience here. They're watching this live stream. So can you tell us a little bit about your project that you'd like to get funding for? And
Sure.
what you'll do with the money?
Never been on Facebook before. We would like to get the $100,000 to help build a simulation center so that staff and patients could use the simulation center and practice on the mannequins before going home. We hope that and we know that it'll increase decrease their fear to go home, and then increase their knowledge, and then staff's knowledge, so that way they can think through the problems.
So, have you worked with patients on this particular project? Have you
So
consulted
other
with patients?
institutions do this.
Okay.
We don't. So
Oh,
we need to
wonderful.
fix that, because we are U of M, and we should be doing it all.
Leaders and best.
That's right. You will be.
So, hi, would you like to tell everyone your name?
Yes, my name is LaVisha McDonald, and I have a left ventricle assist device.
And how do you think, if this particular group won, how do you think it would impact patients like yourself?
Oh, it will make the learning process more better. Like I said before, once I got home with it 8 years ago, it was very difficult for me, and it was difficult for the family to learn it. So with the mannequin and just going through the whole process, that would be amazing for the people that's going home new with it. Yes, education.
Well, thank you so much. It's very
Thank you
important
for
to have
having
our
me.
patients a big part of their care. So thank you.
Thank you.
They called me and said,
So, and now we're going to talk with Linda Laren. So, Linda, were you able to make last year's event? And
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely. I never missed this event.
So how does this event compare to last year? Do you see any differences, or is it just what do you see different?
I see them very similar. I think we have different judges this year and with a different focus, but I think that the ideas that came last year compared to the ideas that we have this year are fabulous. They're different. They're all different, and I think it's going to be super competitive.
So
we're really excited about what the judges are going to, what they're going to decide. I don't know how they would pick. It's going to be so hard.
Well, I think it's very exciting. Thanks so much, Linda. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's keep them waiting. Let's just keep them waiting.
No, they're taking their time.
So this is Facebook Live. This is our audience here. And so we have Dr. David Pinsky and Dr. Tom Wakefield.
Hello.
And so any kind of thoughts about today's event so far?
I think the event was wonderful in the way that it really engaged the audience. I thought the questions were really good. I thought the ideas were wonderful. The teams were very passionate about what they were thinking and what they wanted to do. So the energy in the room, I think, was really incredibly good. So I was very pleased.
Dr. Pinsky?
Yeah, it was very exciting. It's this is about innovation. It was highly innovative, and it was terrific. I loved the fact that we had patients engaged and involved. We had nurses and doctors and staff and administrators. And I mean, the population in this room represents the diversity, which is us. And very exciting idea. They're all winners. I want to do them all.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. So here we are. We are just waiting for the results to come back in. Let's see if we can talk to anyone else today.
Because I saw it the rest of the time.
Would you like to introduce yourself and kind of say a little bit about what your pitch is today?
Sure. My name's Khaled Abdul-Najib.
Hi, I'm Chris, and this is
Caitlin.
Oh, and we're here about to find out who Innovation Rift. We're pitching an idea to decrease patients' blood draw so they could feel safer and less painful in the hospital. And we're about to find out how we did.
And it's time for our winners.
Decrease patients' blood draw so they could feel safer and less painful in the hospital. We're about to find out how we did.
And it's time for our winners.
Everyone's anxiously awaiting.
Well, we're ready. How about you? I'll just make some general comments here. We loved hearing from the 6 presentations. You guys all did a wonderful job. We had a lot of healthy discussion. We loved the diversity and the way they were all presented to us. So I have the pleasure of announcing the awardee for the first 3, the non-digital presentation. And it's going to go to the certification for ventricular. Let me just tell you why. While we loved all of the presentations, we really thought that this was very feasible, it was very exciting, it was very novel. We don't have anything out there like this. We think it's got objective endpoints that could really be looked at, and it measures or it serves not only patients and providers, but also hospitals, because if we do a good job up front, we may prevent rehospitalization or minimize it down the road. So we think you have a triple win here if it works out very well, and we wish you all the best of luck in next year.
So I have a microphone and nowhere to go for several hours. So I had a chance to announce the virtual health winner, and I will tell you, I completely agree. We were all very impressed with the quality of the presentations, the quality of the ideas. I want to make a commentary, and Larry on this much better than I do, from the perspective of our thoughts. The game in virtual health or healthcare IT, it's easy to make something relatively easy. Something mobile, and it's difficult to make something that really impacts patient care. All 3 presentations on the virtual side were impressive. I think are doable. I think we were all impressed with them. But I think one really stood out. We had a lot of deliberation around both groups, and it stood out for the reason of our sense on how many patients it may impact, the ability for it to impact and make a durable impact moving forward, and the fact that there were a lot of data behind it, which I think is an important thing. So the winner for this year, the $100,000 in virtual health, is the Wheelster Dash. So congratulations. I would say that all of the groups on all 6 presenters were very impressive. Many of us see many people pitch all over the country. Very well done, and I think this is very important. For the 4 folks who did not win an award tonight, all of those projects should go forward. Okay, very much. And we're going to stick around and answer questions if you have them, because I think they are all high-quality projects. 2 won today. The other 4 really hopefully move forward. So thank you.